before I start today's video, I just want to say I haven't been uploading a lot because I don't really have time to make videos. I I'm going through a lot. I have to get a job because I'm moving in with my friends and I need to contribute to their group. Um, my girlfriend, she's going through a lot herself. So, also I have school and all this other stuff, so. And, her mom is kind of very, very, very strict to the point that even though she's an adult, she's not allowed to leave her house. And yes, I know that's illegal, but somehow she got the law on drugs. She got an extended legal guardianship, or so I've been told. But I'm sorting that out myself. Probably shouldn't have said that on the internet. By the way, her mom is very, very strict and has caused a lot of pain to her, so I really have to be there for Hallie. If she sees this video, we're pretty much screwed, and at the same time, I'm just gonna say this. If you see this, your daughter needs to live her own life, okay? I know it's hard, but you gotta let go. Also, if you try to split us up, that's on you when your daughter becomes depressed, not me. Okay? Anyways, today's video is, I have nothing else better to do. And my girlfriend, she's going on a trip. So if she ever gets Wi-Fi to watch this, then, that's going to be something for her to watch and check out. Also, this is for anyone who wants to try out my mod. Unfortunately, I was messing around. It was taking up a lot of space, and I got the files. I took the actual files with all the stuff in it and put it on my drive. The only issue is now it doesn't want to go back into the app. So now I can no longer edit it. So apparently this is the latest version and the last version. So some things that I've tried fixing aren't going to get fixed. Like positions and vehicles and all that. Those have been glitched out for a long time. But yeah, it's okay though. Because overall, all the stuff, everything seems to have been fixed. There is this one block that is useless, and now it's just decorative. You can use it as a decorative block. It doesn't do anything. It was supposed to act like the key to Vector Sigma from G1 Transformers, but no, it doesn't want to work. I tried putting it into a command block, and apparently it doesn't want to do more than one code. It's done it before with other blocks. It just doesn't want to do it this time. I don't know why. No clue. So anyways, if you enjoy the video, make sure to share this with people. It's kind of hard having my channel reset. Well, I kind of deserved it because I did something stupid, but yeah. Apparently I can't do live streams until I have 50 subscribers, so if you're returning, then please hit that sub button. I really appreciate you finding this channel again. If you're new, then make sure to check out my other content, and if you want to be notified, then hit the subscribe button. Anyways, let's begin with the video. This is really just showing you how stuff works. By the way, update, I got a haircut, so that's pretty cool. Look how cool it looks. Before we actually start the video, I just want to say, the first part you saw in this next part was recorded 2 days ago, and the rest of it was recorded as of uploading this video. Just letting you know. First of all, you're going to want to enable these and get rid of recipe unlocking because, it's going to be really annoying. Also, you're going to want to activate cheats and activate keep inventory because there's going to be a lot of dying. Also, you're going to want to download new recipes. There's no textures or anything. It's just recipe books. That's it. New crafting recipes. And then you're going to want to download that one, the Cyber Formation block. You're also going to want to turn on experiments, because if you don't turn on the right ones, I just turn all of them on at once, but I'm not sure which one specifically will contribute to this. But if you don't turn on experiments, none of the mod is going to work, and you're going to be left with normal Minecraft. Anyways, let's skip to 2 days in the future real quick. By the way, some of the modded stuff in this mod, they work a bit weird. For some reason, all the creatures consider cars as players, even though I didn't put the player tag on them. Now, normally, the normal weapons and tools will work pretty fine on normal stuff. So, you know, iron golems, they can be killed pretty easily, especially on Bedrock Edition, which this mod is on. So if you play Java, yeah, I'm kind of sorry about this, but this is probably not going to work. You can try, though. Now, the evil cars spawn naturally, and they're these sentient evil vehicles. Yes, I added sentient vehicles. So here's some things you're going to want. They have half the health of an iron golem. They have 50 health. So an emerald tools are similar to diamond tools. But you're definitely going to want some better tools than that. Especially if you want to succeed in the game. Normally, you can use the non-modded tools to mine stuff. And you won't have very many issues, but the modded tools tend to be a lot quicker. As you can see, an emerald pickaxe kind of does the same, but there's also obsidian tools which people have been wanting for ages. And now they're finally in the game. Now there are ways to get these tools instead of just finding obsidian. But one thing to remember, make sure you have one of these. The candy cane sword gives you regeneration, so it's very useful to have. It has low durability, but it's really not supposed to be used that much for, well, attacking. It's supposed to be kind of a cool weapon. You might want to have 2 swords in your hotbar, so you have one for attacking and one for regeneration. Now, anyways, on to mining. By the way, yeah, so this is what the, yeah, so this is what this biome looks like now. Now, some areas, it's supposed to kind of look like the Nether, but way too overpowered. Some will have diamonds, some will have emeralds. You can try to use normal tools, but at a certain point in this mod, you are going to run into stuff like this. This is the Dark Forest, and it is supposed to be like Cybertron, sort of, but on Earth. See, these are ores that, these kind of can be mined by a netherite pickaxe, but they're going to take a long time. They're still going to drop, it's just really annoying. This is how long it takes to mine smooth, but the modded tools can actually mine these, not the vanilla tools, unfortunately, because in the mod creator, I cannot actually do anything to the existing tools. This here is dense metal. Yeah, so you're gonna want to have these tools, but for the Transformers mod part, you're gonna want the Cyber Matter drill because it is the most efficient and mines all the Cybertronian stuff the quickest. Here's how fast an emerald pickaxe does, and this is an obsidian pickaxe. The modded tools can mine all the modded blocks, but unfortunately the normal blocks can't be, the normal tools can't mine any of the normal blocks. By the way, I added these simple textures for endstone and obsidian so that it's easy. I made it easier to see obsidian and the grid, and also I thought it would look cool for the endstone to look like that too. So yeah. By the way, this is how long it takes for a netherite pickaxe to mine obsidian. It takes a while. Now, we're going to use the Cyber Matter drill. It's so fast. I had a sword texture and I modified it, but it acts like a pickaxe. It's not really a sword. And the emerald pickaxe, I don't remember if it can I don't think it can actually mine obsidian like diamonds can. But the obsidian pickaxe, of course, can mine itself. And this was me trying to see if I could show the crafting recipes, but I'll do that in a little bit. By the way, if you're wondering what this block is, it's an animated block, and it's called the Christmas light block. But for some stupid reason, it keeps glitching out, and the textures get erased, and it just shows the add-ons maker. By the way, this is an Energon cube, and the one thing you don't want to do is step on it. Because, yeah, this was my solution, because it's not like you can just interact with it, so I changed it. By the way, This is the part where I show off, more of the, you saw the mushroom there. This is because I changed, a few of the biomes. I had to sacrifice them to add my own biomes. Yeah, so right here, this is a smart decision. You get a candy cane sword and you can just fall. The raw energon deposits you can land on without it summoning TNT and setting everything on flames. Again, you're gonna want modded tools because a netherite pickaxe takes this freaking long just to mine it. It'll still drop as if you were using your hands. I don't know how to program it to work like stone, but yeah, these tools here, as you can see, the Cybermatter drill is the quickest. But one thing you don't want to do is left click, or whatever you call it. See, if you hit the use button or interact, they are going to explode. Kind of like how in most Transformers continuities, Energon is highly flammable. Anyways, this here is showing arrows and tridents have not been changed at all. But there are some new projectiles. This is a dynamite stick, which can be crafted by separating TNT. This is the ion blaster. It does almost no block damage. It depends on what block it is, but usually it does no block damage. But the fusion cannon laser does do block damage. Then you have snowballs. I made snowballs explode. And they explode instantly. They don't load like this. The bomb, however, is the most powerful out of all of them. By the way, you're going to want to be very careful with what you build. This here is smooth plastic. And this here is, that was one of the decorative blocks added. This here is dense metal and heavy duty glass. Against snowballs, these do not stand a chance. But cyber formed matter and dense metal and heavy duty glass are very good, except against bombs. Bombs are so unbelievably powerful that they destroy everything. Even things that are already very strong. And by the way, I added brick versions of, I added the brick version of Obsidian. But yeah, you can't light a portal with it, unfortunately. I wish if there was a way to program that in, I would make that, but unfortunately, no. So there's Obsidian bricks. They're just as powerful, but you can't light a portal with it. By the way, apparently people really hated birch, so I did this silly thing and just made them candy cane. This is what the logs look like, and the wood type looks the same. This is fence. This is kind of because of the planks texture. This is what the plank variants look like. Now, for the doors and the trap doors, I had to manually do a texture. Originally, I just made the doors just transparent, but I decided if birch wood is candy cane, then let's change everything so it's consistent. Anyways, yeah. Not everything in this mod is going to be very strong. Also, for some reason, everything works like ice. I set it to the max, and it still doesn't want to work normally. So, if you don't like it feeling like ice, then you can't use anything in the game. You're going to have to be stuck using Obsidian. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description for part 2, because I'm going to run out of space on my iPad, and this is only like a third of all of the mod. By the way, here in the Nether, you'll notice some weird things. I like to change things up a bit and mix everything up. So the Nether, here's the Nether Wastes, and you saw the Crimson Forest has a similar look to the Overworld. Now here's something very illegal, because the mod maker, you can change existing biomes. Yeah, there's water in the Nether, which is illegal. Now, the lava and water touch until you update the blocks. Only then will it change, which is weird. You'll have to mine a block or place a block to get it to update. But yeah, if you want to search for some ancient debris, do not look in this biome, because apparently ancient debris only spawns in Netherrack. But yeah, if you want to find ancient debris easier, there's a lot more explosives in the game now, so you don't have to only use beds and TNT. You can use simple snowballs. If you have a bunch of snow blocks, you will have enough snowballs to where you're not limited by 16. By the way, that's what some of the textures look like. I've simplified them so you can use them in more builds and they won't look too weird, like glowstone. By the way, here are some of the blocks that I forgot to show. This is the drill down and the drill up, and they do work in the nether. Now, the way these work is they use the /fill command. So, it only works at certain levels, because if you try to make it dig outside of the world, like the nether roof, it will no longer work. But as you see here, if you use the opposite and you use the down one at the roof, you can get rid of the roof of the nether entirely. Same can be said for downwards as well. Yeah, so this is what it looks like normally. When you place it too low, it just will not do anything. Because again, it uses a /fill command. And by the way, yeah, I found some ancient debris while I was down here. So these are pretty useful, both in the overworld and the nether. So you have to go to a certain height to actually get these to work. And by the way, gas is so annoying. Yes, I changed their fireball to a Taco Bell. But yeah, all the explosives are really handy against gas. By the way, if you do it exactly, as soon as it's able to mine blocks below it, you guessed it, that's because it's inside the confounds of the world, meaning it broke bedrock. Not all the blocks can break bedrock, but the world edit ones definitely can. So you could lead any other players directly under the void. I would suggest not playing this without keep inventory. Because if you play this without keep inventory, you are asking for issues. So yeah, it's a lot easier to find ancient debris now, and this is me showing off how easy it is with explosives. Look how much damage that does. Yeah, so the thing is, in the end, here are a few things that I've changed. Almost all of the modded beings, like the sentient vehicles and the pee and poo beings, they spawn in the end. Now, the pee and poo men, they will fight for you. But everything is not very efficient against the dragon, because Jean, she always flies away. So, yeah, even against the warden, she can't really be fought. And yeah, you can use snowballs, but I'm in creative mode here, so I can throw as many as I want. You should probably save these up for the pillars, so you don't have to hit the crystals directly. But yeah, here's the dense metal sword, and it does 100 attack damage. So you can hit Jean twice and she'll die. I don't know why it took 2 hits this time though. That was kind of weird, like the first hit didn't go in. But here's something else I want to show you. The other thing I've changed about the end, other than, you know, the things that spawn there and the end stone texture, is the water color is purple. So that's a cool touch, I guess.
Ew, is this piss? Oh wait, that's...
Man, shut yo. Okay guys, listen. Alright, so I'm still discovering how this mod works, okay? Or the mod maker, I mean. And I don't know every single thing, okay? But apparently, with what I set these tools to, the drill is very fast underwater. Like, this is how fast it is normally. But I think I accidentally made it the most powerful pickaxe in the game. It doesn't have much durability.
Oh, that was a juicy one.
But it definitely mines very quickly underwater. See, I avoided drowning. That's all I wanted to say, I guess. By the way, another tip of advice. If you're in this biome, go ahead and just throw a snowball. Because once you see what's at the bottom, it might be worth it. Because there is a chance it could be emerald foundation, but it could also have a foundation material of diamond ore. And you will get tons of experience either way. Also, if you ever get lost, just throw a snowball at your feet and you'll die immediately. By the way, I'm gonna show off some of the crafting recipes now. By the way, I did add emerald armor, but for some reason all the textures are glitched out, so yeah, it does the same amount of protection as diamond, but I wouldn't recommend it for looks. By the way, a really easy way to get gasoline is take the V8 engine and just put it in your crafting thing like that. Instead of using up durability on your drill, just do this. I updated the Energy Axe, so it's kind of like Transformers or Earth Wars, link in the description, where Optimus Prime uses his battle axe to break walls, you know, like for defenses. It also can break through a lot of other things. And of course, since I made it to where it breaks it faster, that of course means it's going to break it and drop the item too. It would have been nice if I could make it mine faster without it doing that, but still. You get the wall back, and it may not be as quick, but you save durability on your other tool. Now it's time for some of the crafting recipes in case you didn't want to find out for yourself and wanted to see it in this video anyways. You all are going to hate this one. Feel free to pause at any time because I don't want this video to get too long. It's already taken up a lot of space on my iPad. Some of these are also going to be very useful and needed for crafting or are for very powerful or cool weapons. I'm definitely going to be making a part 2, so if you'd like to see more, make sure to let me know. I'm probably going to make a second video anyways. And yeah, if you'd like to be notified when part 2 comes out, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified. Alright, that's all I got for this video. It's already taken a lot of space on my iPad.